Hello guys, Matrix here, starting a new series on Hatescraft PvP. It's going to be a Factions PvP series, and I got my new faction NWA here. If you come onto the server, make sure you message me saying you watch my videos, and if you want to ally us, that's fine. If you want to try and find our base and raid us, that's fine too. That's the whole point of the server, so let's get right into this episode. So what I'm going to be showing you guys is the base tour of what we have so far, and what we will be building, future projects and stuff, and then at the end I'm going to be talking about the future episodes and where our channel is heading. So let's get right into it. So our faction's really been picking it up on PvP, and there's a lot of P4 here. It may be damage, and that's because we've been fighting lately, but that is a full prot 4, everything, sharp 5s, everything. So we got this one almost all the way full, we got this one full, and we got this one almost full. But we still have all of this right here. This is all P1, and some of it's P4, as you can tell. Like some of that was P1, but some of that stuff's P4. Like almost all these chests are filled with some kind of diamond. And when you guys look at these potion chests, you guys are like, oh, okay, maybe they have a few or so, but let me just start. We got a bunch of ingredients and a bunch of pots, like 1, 2, 3.5 double chests full. We got some water bottles for more potions. We got a bunch of speeds. That's ridiculous. We got a few fire resist. Regens we have a lot of, and strengths we have a ton of. And strengths I think are the most important, because when you're PvPing, strengths give you 260% more hit damage. So it's like hitting with 3 sharp swords of your own sword. So I think that helps a lot. So we have a lot of strengths and a lot of instant health, because we don't carry god apples. There's no need for us to carry god apples when all we need is instant health and a few backup strengths and speed pots. So yeah, that's our base, and we got a headroom going on. I just built this today, later in the night. We just barely started, so there isn't really a lot of heads, but we plan on, when we PvPing, getting a lot more and collecting them. We've been giving a lot away just because we didn't really want them, but now that we kind of do, we're going to be collecting a lot more. Let's just eat some pumpkin pie, and we're going to head to the sugarcane farm. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and this is the sugarcane farm. It's going to just give me 1 second to find the way out here. Alright. Found our way out, and I'm gonna go all the way to the top, but I'm gonna show you guys first how big this thing is. This is just one level. This is what we started out with, and I decided, you know what, hey, let's get our faction and build it pretty much to sky level. So that's what we did. It's not quite to sky level yet. It's up to 200 blocks, and as you can tell when I show you in a few minutes, we're not even halfway up there, and this farm makes tremendous amount of money. It is ridiculous. There's really nothing except sand, because we've been collecting a lot for the sugarcane, and we know we can use dirt, but sand is just easier to farm up with the shovel. I'll show you guys the desert later on when that's finished, because I've pretty much taken out every piece of sand. And yeah, it's absolutely huge. It's 31 by 31 blocks. It takes up a bunch of claims, but it's tremendously successful in making money. Like I could just sit here for hours and make money, and the sugarcane would always be growing back because there's so many levels. We recently just built more levels, but we just have to add water and then the sugarcane, and then we can add lily pads later. But like there's 3 layers not even built. Well, 4 now. And as you can tell when I go up here, we're not even halfway, and it's already that big. And there's an aerial view of how many layers you have to farm up just to get the full amount of sugarcane. And one level will almost give you a full inventory. I messed up on it, so it gives you like a stack and a half less of an inventory. And you can see our netherrack walls. Netherrack's really easy to break, you would say, but as we fall here. But we got it surrounded in water, and then with the extra sand we will have later on, we will cover up it in sand walls and more water, so it won't be that big of a deal. But we have so much more to. Oh, okay. Well, there's our first death of the series. That wasn't the best death to have, but okay. Um, that was the sugarcane farm. I'll show you guys our XP farm that recently just got raided by faction members. Shout out to Creeper and God for raiding that. We thought we could trust them, and this is not my XP. Okay, well, instead of showing you the XP farm, we're gonna show you the desert I've been mining up. But yeah, like I said, we got an XP farm, and it had like 38 spawners in it, and raided. All 38 spawners gone, and a whole double chest full of Protection 1 books, Protection 4 books, for more Prot 4 and stuff, and it's just gone. But we've done a tremendous amount of work on this desert. It's not going to be a desert anymore. It's going to be cobblestone and gravel biome, I swear. I'm going to give you guys a aerial view again of how big this thing is and how much we've mined out. As you guys can see already, it used to go up to that little block right there. That's how high it was, and it surrounded right there. And we've farmed out pretty much. We just got this big chunk left and over here, and this whole desert biome's pretty much gone. I farmed out over there, and those chunks won't load yet, but I'm sure they will later. But yeah, this is all grass right here, and so we don't need to farm that. We just need to farm all this sand. And we've made so many double chests full of sand. It's ridiculous. I've had to fix my shovel at least 10 times already, and it has on break at 3. So yeah, 5 layers of sand or even more sometimes were over here, and it's completely gone. And you can see we've, except like right here, but we've farmed out like all of the sand in every which way. Next, I'm going to show you guys the top of the sugarcane farm, which I can show you guys. We're not done building the top, which sucks. Oh my gosh. Just kidding, this is not it. This is it. Sorry. This used to be our old base. So the base you look at now is our new one, and this one used to be our old one. This one's a little bit more protected, but when I finished building the sugarcane farm, I'll add a lot more protection to the new one. That used to be our old cocoa bean farm, but since we got this now, it really doesn't matter. Here's the water I'm talking about. It surrounds the top and the sides, so you can't get in when you try and TP people on here. I put these cobblestone blocks all the top here, and when you try and TNT, yeah, you can TNT through here, but then you won't be able to TNT through here still, and you can't TP anybody through the sugarcane farm. And that stops people from trying to kill us while we're mining, raiding us, and trying to steal the sugarcane, which I don't know why you'd want to do, but I guess you could if you wanted to. Right here you see a giant wall that goes up to sky level, and that just shows you how much more we could add on to the sugarcane farm. It's a ton. But this goes up to sky level, and this is actually my friend's protection for me. He helps me cover up one of the sides of the farm, so when people try and TNT, they can't TNT pretty much from here. They gotta choose 3 sides to TNT from, and I have another friend actually that I think he's over here. He's got his own little base. It's not as good or as big as that one, but yep, there it is. So as we jump down and land on here, you guys can see the outside view of it, and I'll do a speed build of trying to finish the sugarcane farm later on. But this is the other guy's base, and this is just another protection. He's got this little space open, but it really doesn't matter because when you're trying to TNT somewhere and you only got a limited amount of space, it's kind of difficult. So that's his giant little waterfall type thing. As you can see under here, we put blocks all around here, and it's even though it's gravel, I mean, again, there's still water protecting it. So when you're trying to TNT, it's gonna be hard. And the reason why we do this is because major things in factions that people don't know sometimes is you can TP people under the build in water like this, and I can TP to myself. So that's TP, except as soon as I hit the water, and I'll go straight up into his base if I don't drown first. But hopefully we won't, and it's gonna, yep, and I'm in. That's how easy it is for me to get into people's bases, and most people don't cover up anything; they just leave that wide open. And that's a big thing. So we covered that up hugely because I don't want anybody glitching in or trying to get in, because that farm is worth like 200K already, and by the end of it, we suspect it will make $2 million on just one harvest all the way up, and that means everything's gonna grow back while we keep going up. So we can make $2 million whenever we want and more. This used to be our old base, as you can see. We don't have water protection under here, but it's covered in mainly obsidian and deep in the ocean, so trying to TNT through this is just impossible. And it's covered in obsidian, so that just makes it even more fun to try. I don't know what this is over here. Don't ask me what it is, because this is a random build. I don't know if one of our faction members made it or not, but it's been sitting here forever. So I'm just suspecting it's one of our faction members, and it's wilderness, so I don't know. We could go in here and drown first. That's always good too. Let's see if we have a pick in our chest. No, we have nothing. Awesome. So we're gonna get out here, but as you can see again, I could TP myself or any other faction member under that thing if it was closed up everywhere, and they would be able to get glitched through. And every time a faction member got on their faction, they could just come through and take their stuff. I mean, you can't enter open chest in enemy territory, but apparently Joe lived here and piss off. Okay, that's awesome. Ooh, got some books. We got some crappy books, but we got some more books. Bunch of power one. They obviously hate power one, but I feel like that's pretty much all our things to show you guys. I showed you guys base 2, but that was just the old base. Yeah, the XP farm is the desert, which I just set home there because we don't have an XP farm anymore. But this used to be our old little thing, and I got a bunch of health pots and awesome picks and some crap armor, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah, so now we're gonna go on the portion of me talking about what's gonna happen for the channel for me and Lonnie. He's also the other guy that puts videos on here and is an awesome YouTuber. You guys should go check out his Badline and PvP videos on here. He's one of the best PvPers on the server, and you guys should really go check him out. That's pretty much what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be posting a bunch of faction videos coming up. I got a few mini games I want to post, like Endgame, Super Smash, and a bunch of Hunger Games with a bunch of friends. If you guys are interested in watching those, just drop a like on this video or comment or somewhere, or message me, and tell me what you guys want to see. I mean, it's all up to you guys. I can post whatever the heck you want as long as it involves Minecraft, because obviously, why would you be here watching Minecraft if you don't want to choose Minecraft series, you know? If that makes any sense. It sucks. We used to have 3 villages here, though. 4, actually, and they're all gone, so I'm sad. But, yeah, so just stay tuned, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff, and that's pretty much what our channel is going to go into. We hope to hit 1,000 views by the end of December, and if we do, we're going to give a giveaway. If we hit 100 subs, we'll give a giveaway. We got a few giveaways we want to do. At random, you guys, anybody who subs or follows will get a chance to do it and be involved in it, and that's pretty much it. I mean, if you guys want to see any more series involving anything that I didn't mention already, let me know. Drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.